From San Francisco, California, you're watching a show with Zay Frank.
Mellowpede writes, I has a question I'd rather not have. How does your butt know whether it's a fart or actual poo? Is a butt not as dumb as we all think? Really? So that is your question. Is a butt smart? I would rather that you didn't have that question too. I don't know what I'm all going off about. I'm the one who chose the question. I could have chosen a different one about love and regret, or a practical one like going off to college. But no, I chose the one about farts and poo. It's because I'm all stressed out today. You know how I can tell I'm all stressed out? Because I start wiggling my legs like this. You can't see it, but that's what I'm doing. I've been doing that for years, but you know what a psychologist told me? He told me that it was autoerotic self-soothing behavior, left over from when I was a baby and needed comfort but couldn't find any externally. Anxious baby, anxious baby. And you know what? When I found out that the shaking of my legs was autoerotic self-soothing behavior, it became a little embarrassing. Sort of took the soothing out of it. Like I'm attempting some very blunt, ineffective way of masturbating. But sometimes you gotta self-soothe. Sometimes there aren't hugs to be had, and it's not like we get tips on how to do it. Check it out, bro. I learned a new way to self-soothe. No, it's easy, man. You just jiggle your legs. Kinda squishes your genitals together a little. Soothing. So I can tell when I'm stressed because I start doing all these automated things to distract myself from that knot in my stomach. It's like I'm on some sort of anxiety self-soothing conveyor belt. Check email, check Facebook, check Twitter, watch TV until watching TV makes me anxious, eat something, fantasize that I'm omnipotent, fantasize that I'm yelling at someone that I don't like, and then back to email. Loop, loop, loop. All forms of self-soothing, all ways to keep me from having to sit with myself, from having to sit with the discomfort of whatever's making me stressed. And then there are the worst ways. I drink alcohol sometimes when I get really stressed. Not the best idea. Just delays the pain until 5 a.m. when my body wakes me up to play a game of get stressed out about everything in the universe and feel radically alone. Let's start you up on the same level that you were on last time. And here's a headache power-up. Yay. So I try not to do that. I try to find better ways. I do. Sometimes I hug a pillow. That seems to help. And sometimes I lie on the floor. Sometimes I even try to write to the parts of me that seem to be thrashing around inside. Ask questions like, why are you so freaked out? And just see what happens. What do you do? So yeah, I chose the fart and poop comment because it seemed like it was going to be easier to deal with when I'm like this. And in answer to your question, yes, I'm sure your butt is very smart. I'm sure it got a PhD at butt school. Okay, Mellopede's butt, it's time for a test. Is it a poop or a fart?
Poop.
All right, well, let's have a look. There's only one way to find out. Well, you get an F. Study harder! And your adrenal glands went to adrenal school, and your arm went to arm school, where it learned how to throw a paper ball of variable weight into a waste paper basket at a variable distance. Meanwhile, your conscious brain went to college for 4 years and took math and physics and still couldn't solve the equation involving all those muscles and tendons and bones generating that same parabolic arc. So yes, your butt is smart. So are your arms and your thyroid and your heart and lungs and legs. The truth is that our conscious minds are just pretty dumb. So next time you're thinking about asking a difficult question like this, just ask your butt. And now the fabulous Stefan Bucher will solve one of your problems.
Moonymouth writes, Dear Stefan, I have a problem with being myself. The only time I can truly be myself is when I'm alone, by myself. How can I be like this all the time? Well, first off, that's me to a T. Here's what I think. If you're not your true self all the time, don't feel like you're doing it wrong. It's not mandatory, and nobody really is. It's only a problem if it keeps you from going places you want to be and doing what you want to do, because you feel out of place. And that's an easy fix, because this ID card gives you permission. Just do your thing and let people discover who you are from your actions. Problem solved.